Whatever you can think of, you can be. If you can dream it, you can be it. And this card proves that.
Welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Marian, to our big Omni channel.
I'm so excited.
We are so excited to have you with us today. By popular demand, we are starting our big master series in tarot cards and becoming an intuitive tarot reader. And people are very excited to talk more about this because there are certain cards people are very afraid of. We're going to go through those. And we're going to talk more about the major arcana and how it can tell a beautiful and complete story about your past, present, and future. So what are some of the biggest benefits of becoming an intuitive tarot reader?
What I've discovered in all of my research and my personal experiences and with working with my pendulum is we connect to quantum physics. Tarot cards appeared in the 1400s. And it's sort of ambiguous where they came from, but they did appear in Italy and they were parlor games, but people would use them with the occult and they would use them to learn about what was going to happen in their future. And you had to be very careful when you participated in anything like that back in history because you would be killed because you were considered to be a witch. And so tarot popularity never has gone away. And I discovered tarot when I was very young in high school. But when the pandemic hit, I really got back into tarot and started really learning the cards and understanding that I don't need to memorize the cards. I intuitively knew what the readings were telling me. And that's what we're going to share in our Master Tarot class.
So you recently did take a class on tarot.
Yes, I did.
Did you enjoy it?
Yes, I did. It was really fun.
Were there any new things that you learned while you were there?
I learned that I know more than I thought I knew.
Do you recommend people leaving their tarot cards where they can access them, like out?
I think it's important. You want to program your tarot cards. I spend time with them. And then, because when I first get them, they really don't work, but then they start to get connected to my energy.
So as a therapist, this is aiding you in kind of understanding where they're at.
I can go deeper with people, and I don't even let people know sometimes that I'm going to read them before I have a session with them.
Oh, how exciting.
I will just do a reading on them to get a general course of direction.
Wonderful. So you're an intuitive. You can tap into someone's psyche even before meeting them.
Yes. Okay, so in the major arcana, we have the strength card. And when this appears, you need to be strong or you are being strong. And where it appears in a spread will tell you what that means. It's either validating you or advising you. But you'll notice that this is a lion and it's a maiden and she's got her hand in the lion's mouth. And she's showing the lion, I am stronger than you. And a lot of times this will come up in readings where people are going through a very difficult time. And it can show you this difficult time is teaching you how to be stronger. Or it's helping you understand you need to connect with your strength. Then we have the Hermit. This card is so representative of doing transpersonal work because it's going deep within yourself. And there's a light. The Hermit is carrying a light and it's showing you have to go down to find the light within you and be able to pull that out of you so people can see you shine your light brightly. The Hanged Man, he's hanging from a tree. He doesn't know if he should go forward or backward or right or left. But you need to be vulnerable to this and surrender to this because the answers will come. You're just being in a suspended state for a reason. There's not a path ready for you yet to go down. The Wheel of Fortune is a fun card because what it means when it shows up in a spread is everything is spinning in your way, the direction you want them to move. Yes, things are going your way. You're on the right path. Now, the Empress, she is the fertile girl. Oftentimes, if somebody's pregnant or thinking about having a baby, this card will come up. But this card is also about abundance in your life. Everything that she's planted is grown and it's full and lush. And she's got this beautiful crown on her head
Yes.
that represents the stars and astronomy. And she's very happy, and she's sitting on her beautiful throne in nature, and she's very grounded. Now, this is one of the cards that people fear.
The death card.
The death card.
Let's talk about this card.
Okay.
This is one of the cards, you're right.
This is one of the cards that people get and they get scared. Hollywood has made this a bully. This is not a bully card at all.
Right.
There's nothing to fear here. This card goes with our 8th house and our chart of astrology.
Yes, please watch our last podcast on that. That was amazing.
It was amazing. And it was fun to do. So this is about endings and new beginnings.
Right.
And see the big beautiful rose right here on the flag. This is going towards something new, and something has ended because something new is coming for you. Yeah, so don't ever be afraid of that card. The justice card is when people are wanting something to be fair for them. Usually people involved in a lawsuit and they want to know what the outcome will be. The justice card will come up, and things are going to go your way. Justice will be fulfilled, and it's going to be a fair decision. The sun means joy.
I mean, it has a baby riding a horse with sunflowers, and you can't get much happier than that.
This is the best card to get to see come up when you get a reading is for this card, because this means that joy is all around you. And we all know that all the good things are like the ebb and flow of the ocean. So when we experience joy, when we have joy coming, we need to embrace it and enjoy every second of it. The judgment card, the angel is calling out the dead people to come back to life in the cemetery. And what this card means is we have to forgive. Not only do we have to forgive the past, we have to forget. We can't carry around grudges.
Right.
Because if we forgive somebody, but we don't forget, then we just carry that grudge. And it's not good for us. And it's not hurting the other person, it's hurting us. The world card, do you see that she's naked?
Yes, I do.
She's vulnerable. There's a symbol here. She's vulnerable. And the world card is when you've completed a cycle of your life.
Yes.
And when you're ready to start the new cycle.
Okay, so it's a very positive card.
It's a very positive card. And this is also that you're moving in a new direction. And it's very similar to the death card, where there is an ending. And usually when this card comes up in a reading, it's something that people are trying to hang on to, but they don't understand. You need to let the past go, because something new is coming for you. The Emperor is a great guy. He's a stable man. He has lots of financial resources, but he doesn't spend them. He's very good with his money, and he only buys what he needs, and he's not a fool with money. So this is a very stable card. This is somebody that you want to be able to wrap yourself around in a relationship.
The Empress and the Emperor,
they go together.
Divine counterparts, it sounds like. So if both those cards come out in a reading, may mean that you're in line to find your divine counterpart.
If you can get the Emperor to come up in your reading, that is a good thing.
That's a good
Yes, because this is a very grounded person who's worked very hard to acquire what they have, and they were very structured the way that they acquired what they have, and they want to take care of people. Now we have the Devil card.
Oh, the Devil card, another card that gets a bad rap.
This is a very scary card. This card is it represents toxic experiences, toxic people, toxic environments, mostly addiction. But we can program cards. When we start doing tarot, we can use certain cards to program to come up for us for personal reasons. And when I was diagnosed with cancer and I was really into my tarot, I decided that I wanted this to represent cancer for me. So throughout my 4 years of dealing with cancer treatment, whenever I have gone through anything, I get the Devil card. So the next card.
And it's the full card.
It's the full card. This card comes up when somebody is done with their life and they want to start a new chapter, because they think, I think I want to open up a restaurant, or I want to leave and sell everything I own and move to France and live. And they don't even think it through. They make impulsive decisions, but they just know that they're going to figure it out along the way. We are going through something that we want to change. We don't think about obstacles.
No.
We just want to go for it. So that's why it's called the Fool card, because we don't think it through. The Magician.
Oh, lovely.
This card, when it appears, this means that you are manifesting, or you need to manifest whatever your desire is into your life. And you'll notice on the table, the magician has the wand, the cup, the pentacle, and the sword. He has all four things that the earth provides for him to manifest. He also has affinity sign above his head. The possibilities of what we want to manifest in our lives are infinite. So you have to look at it like that. Whatever you can think of, you can be. If you can dream it, you can be it. And this card proves that. The Hierophant confuses a lot of people. The Hierophant is the highest possible place you can be in religion, spirituality, in government, in corporations. So when I'm doing a reading on somebody who is in the institution of marriage, because marriage is an institution, and this card comes up, it will be about people thinking about getting married or getting out of a marriage. This card will appear. This is also like if somebody wants to leave a really good corporate job and go out and start their own business, this card will appear.
Right.
So, but this is logic, structure, and order. The High Priestess is beautiful, and you don't think she's smart because she's so beautiful, but she knows everything. She keeps all secrets. She's got the scoop on everybody.
Everything. Okay.
And everything.
We like the High Priestess.
And she doesn't gossip, and she keeps it all to herself. And she always is not talking, she's listening.
Ah,
yes.
The smart one.
She's a smart one in the room. Yes. And she keeps the scoop to herself. She doesn't, pass it on because she wants to use it to make friends or as leverage. But she is very wise with her information. Now, the Lover's card, what I love about the Lover's card, when you fall in love with somebody, you take them on with all their luggage. Everybody comes to a relationship with their luggage. And we have an angel that watches over that luggage and makes sure that everything tries to be even. So when you see the mountain between the two couples, and notice the couples are naked because they're vulnerable, because they're falling in love, but they're coming together with full lives to join the other person. Love can move mountains, but when you love somebody and you want to be with that person, you'll work through that.
You'll move mountains.
You will move mountains, and there will be angels that will come and will help you.
Divinely guided.
Divinely guided. Now, the Chariot card is one of my favorites, because what this card tells you when you see this in a reading is saying, move forward, keep moving forward, keep moving in the place of your dreams. This is all good. Green lights, no red lights, keep going. The Moon card, do you see the moon and the sun or an eclipse?
Yes.
This card is about being disillusioned. This is not seeing what's really going on. My favorite TV show is 90 Day Fiance, because I love the psychology of people falling in love, and they see red flag after red flag, and they continue to ignore them with a full camera crew watching every red flag that comes up, because they're disillusioned, because they want so badly for it to work out. And that's what this card is telling people when it comes up in a reading. This is the card of hope, the star, because as you will see, the person is naked, vulnerable, they're in water, which is emotion, and they're finding their balance, and they're hopeful. And this is a very, very good card to see in a reading, because there is always hope. When we get the Tower card, this is another card that people are afraid of.
Yes.
The Tower card is telling you everything you know and everything you feel is going to be completely destroyed. It's like a phoenix rising out of the ashes.
Yes. It's like fire moving through a mountain. It looks destroyed, but then the new growth comes.
And if you surrender to it,
yeah,
it'll have a good outcome. Finally, we have one of my favorite cards because I love angels.
Yeah.
Temperance.
Okay.
And I think it's important to look that the angel is in water and the angel is pouring water. And what this card means is be patient.
Okay.
Don't be hard on yourself. Don't be hard on others. Be loving, be understanding. If somebody's hateful to you at the grocery store, it's because maybe they have a lot of bad things. Maybe they have some tower moments going on in their lives.
Let's be compassionate.
Be compassionate.
Be patient.
Be kind. Be understanding.
Yes.
And the angels will always help you. Call in your angels because they will always be there for you to help you.
So now we're going to dive in to doing an actual spread. We're going to learn how to do 2 different spreads.
First one is the Celtic cross, and the second one is the Kaching knife. Something that's on everyone's minds. And it's
every media outlet.
Hot topic. It's Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez and what's going on in their lives right now. And we're going to do a reading on it.
Yes, we are.
Okay, lovely. So you've shuffled the cards. You've asked the cards specifically. You've cut the cards.
The Celtic cross. It's like a cross. So the first card is a very unhappy Ben Affleck. And the challenge is he can't forgive her. Conscious thoughts. There was a happy home.
Okay, so this is the above and below.
Yes. Unconscious thoughts, they have lots of money. They have more money than they know what to do with. The recent past, she was spending money. This is Jennifer. Mm-hmm. She was spending money like crazy. And in the near future, one of them was going to be shady. This is the shadiest card in the deck.
And that is this
is the Seven of Swords. And this is the shady card. This person, see, he's stealing something. He's looking behind him to see he's getting caught. The way they see themselves is they see themselves as this wonderful family and everything's great.
And that's the 10 of Cups.
That's the 10 of Cups.
Wonderful.
They've got money. They've got abundance. They're just so happy. But the way other people see them is they are so burdened. They are so unhappy. What they're doing isn't working.
Okay.
So hopes and fears. He wants good news. He hopes to get good news.
Yes.
And the final outcome is it's not gonna last. They're going to completely end this and start fresh, and they will both go down. They'll go their separate ways.
So the final outcome card is the World card, and it means, like we were saying, the Major Arcana. So we pulled a Major Arcana card in this spread.
Yes.
How exciting!
We pulled
a few.
We actually pulled 2. We pulled forgiveness, the Judgment card.
Okay.
And it's in reverse, so he can't forgive.
Okay.
What has gone on? So that's what's going on with them. So this is this Celtic cross. So in the Kaching, you put a card down over here.
It's almost like you make a little house.
The Kaching card this is the recent past. They're no longer disillusioned. He was disillusioned. He's no longer disillusioned. He has woken up.
Okay.
And he does not want to be in this relationship anymore. He's not being strong, and it's delayed. He's trying to get out of it, but for whatever reason, this is not moving forward in a divorce because she's about PR and she's about her community, and she's going to fight to make this look good in a PR way so that she can be grounded and it didn't work out and do it on her term. Yeah.
So we did get a Major Arcana card in this reading, in the Kaching.
We got 2.
We got the Moon and the Strength card. So as an intuitive reader, these are both upside down.
They're reversed.
They're reversed.
Yes.
Yeah.
One of the things when I first started learning tarot was it was so hard when I would learn. I was trying to memorize all the cards and I was trying to memorize the opposite meaning. Some of the cards, it's obvious. If like the Strength card, it's obvious. Strong, I'm being strong. Be strong in a situation. I'm not being strong. That's obvious. So you just have to see how the cards lay in the spread and where they're going and what they're saying.
Is there anything else you want to tell our cosmic audience about becoming a tarot reader, an intuitive tarot reader?
Learn the cards, connect with the cards, work with the cards, program your cards, get really acquainted with your cards, do readings every day. Do pull cards on yourself every day. Use it as a place to start for doing transpersonal psychology on yourself and growing. And where are you weak and where are you strong? And where are the cards leading you?
Oh, thank you so very, very much, Marian, for being on the Big Omni channel and doing our very first episode of the Master Series on tarot cards and becoming an intuitive tarot reader. We had so much fun and we can't wait to do it again because next time we're doing minor arcana and we're doing more spreads as well.
Thank you.